took a week off, and you just have kind of like gaming related like dreams, and I was just like, maybe I should take a break from this, you know. And then all the new stuff at work kicked off, and it was just like, when you finish work, you're just like, la 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 la. You know, so it's kind of like, yeah, but I'm kind of getting into, I don't know
exactly how that is. After a full day of work, I just go, right, nope, don't, just going to bed. Had enough.
Yeah. So there was a bit of that, and yeah, so what we should have done was taken like 2 batches of those with us. Yes, load all. Thank you very much. And yeah, we're kind of like getting into the flow of things now, but those first 2 weeks were just like just no words, you know. So
no, panic stations.
Well, I don't really do panic stations, but you, because it's completely pointless. But you do have to kind of like be realistic about things and be like, you know, the way we plan to do X, Y, Z in you know, ABC time frame, that isn't going to happen. It's just a fact; it's not happening, you know. And yeah, which nobody expected, and you know, so like what was anticipated as being like a relatively short period of triage will turn into an extremely long period of triage. Yes, let's put it like that. Yeah, but once,
in the kitchen, hang on.
yeah, no worries. Right, so we've come properly armed for this mission this time, so we don't want to use up too much battery on the way in, because we'll definitely need it on the way out, unless we incapacitate all terrorists. There is quite a few of them at this base, so you don't want to go in short-handed, as you just saw from me going in with 1 assault rifle. Not even close to being enough.
Yeah, plan never really, as much as you can plan for everything, but there's always
Well, you can plan for things you're aware of, and as it turns out, there was a lot we weren't aware of. That's the problem, really, with that one. So are these guys all asleep, or what's the deal here? Let's see.
that'd be nice. Stuff you're not aware of, and there's stuff that happens while you're doing things, and changes the game.
Yeah, I mean, it can do. Yeah, these guys look like they're still out cold. That's quite fortunate, actually, because normally if you walk away from an area, they're like immediately, like that guy's definitely awake. Come on, get him. Like with mules, like 1 stun bomb's usually enough to take him down. But like we hit that guy with 2 stun bombs, and he's still only like. See, we still had to use some ammo on him, you know. So you know, they really don't mess around. Like. At least at short range, they're relatively easy to take out. See, the idea was originally to just do it quietly and, you know, not have to deal with everyone. But at least close range, like you'll get more bang for your buck out of your bullets, at least. But the idea was to do it quietly, which is why I brought just 2 rifles. You don't want to use grenades because they will kill them. And then you've got a whole different problem.
Just lets everybody know where you are, right?
Yep. But at least at the moment, you see, we've got like reasonably good cover, and they're all running towards me, which works well for me. Because we've got an idea. So we still got 1, 2. See, we still got some more over there. All these guys are on a break, so that works. What we want to be careful of is these turrets, you see. Because they really will fuck us up.
What's the mission here then?
Well, essentially what we're trying to do is just get the paleontologist to level 4. That guy drop then? Yeah. Because he'll give us a backpack cover. And the backpack cover is very useful because it means that essentially while the backpack cover is intact, nothing that's inside the backpack cover will take any timefall damage. Which for some of the missions coming up is extremely fucking useful, for want of a better phrase. So you see this guy here, we want him to get a little bit closer. Because they can't see us in the reed, you see, and they're running towards that sign they have for me over there. See, and then we need to move again, you see. Fortunately for us, the closer they get to us, the easier they are to drop. But there is a lot of them. So, unlike mules, the moment you underestimate terrorists, you're dead. Especially on hard. You might get away with it on normal, but on hard, they will fuck you up. There's no other way of putting it. And you see, this is where the second assault rifle comes in handy. Right. So there shouldn't be too many of them left. There we go. Upside of level 3 is that it's silenced, of course. With the level 2 and down, it's not silenced, so when you fire, they have a rough idea where you are. Make sure they're both down. We've got a memory chip over here as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy. So, dramatic music has stopped, which is usually a sign that they're all on a break. There we go. 1, 2. Take that and stick it on our suit, actually. Free armor plate. Thank you very much. No, actually. Yeah, thank you. Grab the armor, the memory chip while we're here. There's another one somewhere around here.
There we go.
Where the fuck is the other one? I never get bored of the speed suit though, honestly. It's just... I used to be a big fan of the all-terrain one, but you just can't beat the speed suit just for that jumping. Because they do have a... Yeah, there you go. See the ones down there. Alright. Might want to keep our rifle here, because just because we haven't got any dramatic music doesn't mean there isn't any of them still around. It is well fortified, this camp, like.
And the dramatic music means they're aggro.
Yeah, basically. So...
Still around, but not aggro at the moment.
Well, we may well have taken them all out, but the moment you start making, like, assumptions of what the terrorists are up to, is the moment you might get caught short and be like, you know, get a shotgun in the face. Which is why you want the armor plates, because essentially the way they work is they essentially act as like a magnetic field of some sort, and kind of reduce damage to you. Assault rifle level 1. No, you see, that's lethal. You see, that will take. That's useful. That's empty. We can recycle that. Alright. Just arrange that. So we've got what we came here for. But essentially the reason we're doing this is because getting the backpack cover is very much worth it as we get into the next few portions of the game. Whoa, easy, easy, easy.
There we go.
Was also playing a bit of
Yeah.
what was I playing? Yeah, Clair Obscur. Because I was thinking of doing like a Game Plus playthrough of that, but first time I played it, like, really wasn't a game that I was familiar with.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Like, you know, the game style. It's not really something I like ordinarily would play, but so, you know, a lot of the kind of like combat sequences that were very foreign to me when I was playing it. You know, like I'm kind of familiar with having played it once. So we're going no.
Yeah, I mean, a second playthrough is always good fun because you know a lot more and you can.
Well, yeah, you just have a better idea, like.
What you want and yeah.
Well, I think
prioritize upgrades or whatever the.
it wasn't so much about prioritizing with Clair Obscur. It was more that you just. Oh, he's got a blood bank. I'll take that. Thank you very much. It wasn't so much that with Clair Obscur. It was more like once you get into Act 3, there's a lot of game portions that you can quite easily kind of skip over and not notice, or when you first encounter you get a warning saying that it's like dangerous, and so you kind of skip over it. And like a couple of times, no, where do we put the apple in there? Yep. A couple of times, like you know, I came back to areas in the game later on, and you kind of just, you know, steamroll through the whole map because there was no challenge in the map, and all the trinkets or weapons you recover from the area are like all like very like low level, or you know, don't really do anything that you give a shit about because you're much higher level now. Experience-wise, like not being good at like parrying or dodging, or like understanding, like I kind of was in a rush the first time I played it a little bit, and I didn't notice that when you get this big yellow symbol you're meant to jump, right? And I got well into Act 2 in the game before I was like, why am I failing to dodge that attack? And mate was like, you do know you're meant to jump when you see that symbol. I was like, really? So, but it means like, and of course, the more if you do a lot of encounters and you don't take any damage, you get 10% extra experience from each combat, which means, of course, if you're good at dodging or parrying or jumping, then it means you're much more likely to not take damage in combat, which in turn means you level up quicker. And of course, so I've been trying to go. Yeah, so I went through the map again, but did them in like a more logical order that was like nearer the right level when I did them, and of course did them all to a much better standard. I've even found things I didn't find on the first playthrough because some aspects of that gameplay was just very alien to me, you know. Come on, make it. Get up there. Oh. Oh. Fucking hell. Woo. Oh, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Did that say severely damaged? Oh my god.
Oh, that didn't go well.
That's not... Boo. Boo! Oh man. Well... Yeah. After going through all that efforts, like, to get him... I hope that gets the 4th star, honestly, like... I'll be a bit annoyed if it doesn't, like... It is one thing, like, some of the falls, like, you know, if I'd fallen off, like, something high, but to just fall, like, down like that, and for it to hit me that hard, I don't know. I guess they are fragile, I suppose, so... Let's see what he has to say about it, I guess. Say again?
Landed in some nice soft snow, right?
Mate, I wouldn't mind some snow here, like, to be honest with you. The humidity here has been,
Scanning bridges. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Stop that.
Someone's out.
Thank you.
Yeah, like, we were getting... Last week, we were getting, like, 90-95% humidity, like, most of the week. It was pretty horrific. I think I was going through, like, 3 t-shirts a day. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, because you just kind of
Well,
like this all day, like every day.
even though the temperatures have dropped, I have the air conditioner on and the humidifier is running.
Delivering.
And you had them all
humidifiers
packed
are
in a box, and
normally-
you've been sitting in the middle of the box, right?
I wish.
Good
No,
to see
they've
you
been
safe
doing
and
the whole
sound.
flat, unfortunately.
You
If it
are
was just in
incredible,
one
Sam.
room, it would be
A real trooper.
toasty, but, well, no,
Thank you for
freezing,
everything.
which would be great, but... Normally, dehumidifiers will take 5 days between me emptying the tanks. It's every 36 hours I have to empty the damn things at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty nice for a few days, but it feels like it's climbing again. Let's have a look.
Humidity.
Weather.
No.
What's the temperature? So it's 19 degrees at night time. Oh, promising rain today. Good. Humidity 82%. Oh, it's not compared to last week. 82% at night is pretty nice. You know, I'll take it.
Yeah, the dehumidifiers are dropping it below 50 for me.
That
I'll
sounds
be
nice.
sure to call on
is
you
nice.
again.
Yeah,
Did we get him to 5?
75.
New order available.
Did we get him to 4 stars though? Hang on, we got that one. Is it gonna be enough?
Delivering cargo.
Still alive and kicking, I see.
Oh, well, just about.
Cargo's in decent condition. Thanks for that.
Well, that's not a condemnation, so 43%. Did we still manage to get an A out of that, really? Oh, like average cargo damage 45%. B. That should get us the thing, I think. It didn't. What? Was it not him? Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
I'll be sure to call on you again.
Yeah? What?
Good work.
What?
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.